All right? So focus. We got to focus on that deliberate. Deliberate practice has to be intentful. It's where you're kind of struggling. That's what they call it in the sweet spot. All right? So all of you guys, if you got a pencil and paper in your hand, all right, switch to your opposite hand and sign your signature on that piece of paper somewhere. All right? Just sign your signature on that piece of paper with your opposite hand. All right, do it faster. Do it again. Do it faster. Do it again. Put the second signature on it. Do it faster. You got to be better than that. Why aren't you that good at it? What are you doing? That's terrible. All right, so you guys think about that. Think about that experience that you just had. You guys were probably pretty uncomfortable. Your heart rate might have rose in that situation. I heard some of you guys giggling. You're like, oh, this is going to be bad. Okay? All right? That uncomfortable piece that you have, that's called the sweet spot. All right? We need to create those sweet spots in our practice environment. That's where learning happens the most. That's where learning happens the most. All right? That might be a machine on the field cranked up to 95. All right? That might be throwing multiple pitches, MVP, fastball, breaking ball, changeup. Okay? Depending on who your student is and where they are. So the focus of that drill, all right? This is highly important, okay? Highly important. Why I always talk about listen with your eyes, okay? Listen with your eyes. If our eyes have never seen it, our body can't do it, okay? The visual piece of it, okay? I want you guys to sit here. You guys are all looking at me. Everybody close your eyes, okay? I'm going to throw this at you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if your eyes can't see what's going on, you can't catch anything that I'm throwing at you. Same thing as a hitter. Okay, if a hitter's never seen a breaking ball, okay, if they only see a breaking ball when the game starts, their eyes have no idea what's going on. Their eyes are seeing it for the first time. It's processing. It's trying to tell the brain, hey, react to it this way, but the brain doesn't have those neuron connections to tell the body, hey, you need to make an adjustment like this. Okay? So if the eyes never see it, the body's not going to do it. So with that, talking about those drills where you have 10 infielders, okay, and 9 of them are standing around and you're hitting one ground ball. All right? I learned to do this with a lot of little kids, because if you guys got rugrats, all right, you got 5, 6-year-olds, they're not paying attention, especially if you ran a little league camp, right? They are playing tag all the time, okay? So how can you keep them focused? All right, so an example that I did with my guys, every time I hit a fungo, everybody had to get a pre-pitch step. Kai talked about it earlier. Whatever your pre-pitch step is, everybody's got to do it, okay? And they've got to be on time with me hitting the fungo, all right? And then from there, all right, we talk about visual and verbal reps, okay? Visual and verbal reps. So, for example, we'll do an infield drill where, like Kai was talking about, picking the hop you want. Are you going to pick a long hop or are you going to pick a short hop? Guys struggle doing this, all right? Most errors happen when there is an in-between hop. So we want to pick the short hop or we want to pick the long hop. Right? All right. If only one guy's going, how can we get the other 9 to lock in? All right. So by doing that, what we do is a visual verbal rep. We either have them count the hops. So everybody, all right, they count the hops as soon as the player catches it. 3. Another one. 4. Another ground ball. 4. All right. So they're counting the hops. All right. Everybody's locked in. Everybody's watching. All right. The problem with infielders that struggle finding those hops, they're not looking in the right spot. They're looking on top of the ball instead of bottom of the ball. Okay? So think about that. Okay? Just get a ball in front of your player, say, all right, get ready to catch this ball. Okay? Now, I want you to look at the bottom of the ball, and you'll see them do this and get underneath the baseball better. There will be a movement of their body where it will lower. That's where we want them. Okay? Underneath the baseball and working ground up. So where are our eyes taking us? Okay, same thing with the pre-pitch routine. All right, we also do it where we'll hit, let's say, I'm asking a player to catch a short hop. I'll hit some chop balls, and I'll have all 9 players yell if he caught a short hop or a long hop. okay? And then you can put challenges on it if you want to. All right, you're supposed to catch a short hop, you caught a long hop. 5 push-ups, you need to get stronger anyway, okay? So those are some ways. Visual, verbal. It's the same thing with base stealing, okay? It's the same thing with base stealing. If I'm on first base and I'm trying to steal, and I've never seen a pitcher's pickoff move, all right? I've never seen him go to the plate or what it looks like, all right? I don't know, my brain doesn't know how to respond to go or go back, all right? I've got to put my players in those situations that are game-like so we can get those reps and get that mind and sheath where it becomes automatic when I make decisions. That's the player that you create. This guy has baseball instincts. I love this guy. He's a baseball player, all right? He doesn't think, he just plays really fast. That's what you create when you get them to look, all right? The vision piece is important, all right?